we are playing It's Kind of a Fun Story today. It is a storytelling game, a discussion type game, but it's competitive. There are points. And there's strategy as well. So each of these cards has different prompts, whether it's picking a person who's most likely to do whatever, or telling a story, and people are awarded points or stolen points. You'll see. So yeah, it's kind of like Let's Get Talking, except for competitive, which means Angela is ready.
She wasn't paying attention.
I literally was.
You two need to stop it. You two need to stop it now. I swear to God.
Okay, what did she say? One sentence.
Of what she just said?
Yeah.
She said we're gonna play the game. It's kind of a funny story.
Fun
she
story.
Said, it's Let's Get Talking, but competitive, which means Angela's gonna like it.
That was a run-on sentence, though.
Unrelated.
Need to back up.
No!
Yeah, no correlation to the book or the movie. First to 7 points wins.
I love the number 7.
Watch your back.
Most people love the number 7.
I like the number 7.
I like 5 as a number, but for today, I hope it's the 7.
I like 5 too.
5 is also, that was my number always growing up.
Same. Oh my God.
Yep.
We're so similar. Can I borrow money?
Oh.
Whose
you can
turn is
borrow
it?
5.
$5. The game said whoever starts is whoever's birthday is coming up.
I can't believe it, but I survived another year.
Yes. Let's tell these stories.
Let's tell these stories.
Let's do it.
Let's tell these stories. Let's see here. How have somebody's seemingly minor words stuck with you through the years?
Oh, shit.
Ooh. So I think, I wish I could offer like cool wisdom that like an old person said to me, but no, this one comes from therapy, which is great. Something I've always had to deal with my whole life is like, I am a caretaker, I'm a fixer. I always want to like solve the issue and figure out what's up. And I'm like, how do I not everyone's wired the same way, you know? And so something that my therapist said when I first started seeing her a couple years ago, and it's like changed my life, is get comfortable with the discomfort. Mm-hmm. Which is basically just like hold the space for someone. Like maybe someone needs a few days to be pissed, and maybe you can't fix it by saying I'm sorry 100 times. And so it's just like, okay, it's gonna feel weird for a couple days.
Yep.
It'll be better later. I'm still alive from every situation I've ever had like that. So I think there's some good words.
Nice.
I went to theater school to learn that.
Nice.
Anyone else have anything crazier? Okay.
You're like, no, but it was physical discomfort. They taught us silks.
I do have one, but I don't know. That's a really good one.
That's a good one.
I have one.
So are you saying, hear me out?
Hear me out.
Okay. I'm gonna let you take this.
My little brother, we grew up in different households, but we always saw each other. And because he didn't live too far from me, and we would just spend weekends together and shit. And he is very cool, like really, really cool, like dreads, is a rapper, like that kind of cool. And so his friends, and he was younger than me, but his friends would always pick on me, and they'd always be like, you're so proper. Oh, you talk so proper, like you're so like proper. And that has never left me, and so it has become a defining trait. That's why I'm like, in D&D, I'm like, I'm an elf, bitch. I'm like gonna stand up straight, I'm gonna walk around, I'm gonna live for years. Has never left me.
Never left you.
Never left me.
You are naturally proper sometimes.
But I think I adopted that because
Yep.
it was said to me so many times, it was prescribed.
Yes.
And it was how they would get me, and then I tried to use it.
But like, what a cool thing too, because usually if like someone was making fun of you, it's like, you're so proper. I think the natural thing is often to be like, no, I'm not. I'm gonna do all these ways that I'm not. But you were just like, bet, and then you've made it a cool part of your personality. Like it seems like you like it, maybe.
Oh, I have a good story, but I'm not gonna say it.
Don't say it.
Oh, it's a good one.
Now we vote.
Well, now we go to vote. Who's going to bed?
Oh, that's how this game works?
Yeah.
I didn't realize
So
that.
you can vote on
So I guess
Were
I
you
was
listening?
listening, huh?
Oh.
She didn't say nothing about voting.
So we vote who has a like a.
And you guys can vote for yourself too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Ready?
Wait,
I don't know. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, this is hard.
I didn't laugh once, so.
it's not funny, it's fun.
That is a big
so
distinguishing
mad at
thing.
me.
It was definitely
okay.
not funny. Mine was about therapy and his was about childhood
Stop being
trauma.
so mad at her.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
You didn't vote.
No, I didn't.
I connected with Chances because like I have totally like mean things that were said to me that were burned into my head from childhood, and so I
Yeah.
connect with that, and so that's why I'm voting for that one.
Yeah, I voted for Chance because I think it's a big thing to like own something and like not just run from it because someone else put it on you. I almost feel like you would have naturally become quote unquote proper because
Yeah.
that's
I
who you
connect
are.
with both so hard,
too, me
truly, but the uncomfortable discomfort is where I'm at right meow.
Love that. Point for Chance.
That's 2 points, my friends.
Okay, this is fun. I'm getting the game.
How did you get your most memorable scar or injury?
Ooh.
This bruise.
Yeah. In the same vein I was talking about in another video, go watch it. I went camping with my cousins and they used to go in an RV and we were in Gulf Shores, which is
Roasted Gulf Shores.
and my cousin, Bryce, would always beat us, you, Bryce, no, he would always beat us up. And like me and the other cousins would like kind of like egg him on to keep like, we would egg him on because we were like challenging him.
Yeah.
Because he was like the oldest boy cousin. So we're like, we can take you out. He's like 5 years older than us. And like when you're 8 and 13, that's a huge difference in like size and muscles and shit. So it'd be like 4 of us ganging up on him and he would still like beat us. He would dominate us. But I remember one time we were on the pool and we were making this stupid joke. We were like, yeah, I want a sandwich, extra knuckles or some shit and like that.
Oh, boy.
And he was like, he had enough of it. He was so done. He lifted me up and hurtled me. And I was tiny, I was like little. And he hurtled me and I hit the stone steps. And I have a scar. Oh yeah, and I ripped open my stomach and I have a scar to this day.
Can I? In my head, when you said,
Where is it? It's right here.
in my head,
Oh, yeah? Wow.
in my head when you said he threw you up, I just heard you go,
I
Or
mean, that's
what?
probably what I said.
which is what you always do.
Yeah.
Okay, I've never ever made that noise.
Can I hear me out?
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
A new challenger.
I was on a vacation and we had a little horseback ride like through the forest. And the tour guide was really cool. He was a jockey. So he let us like gallop with the horses. Obviously, considered safe or not, whatever. But we were galloping down this big trail toward the end of our trip, full speed with these horses. And then suddenly a truck came onto the road from like a side
God.
street. And the horses braked better than any car I've ever been in my life. Like they stopped so hard, but like we were going full speed. This pickup truck came through and we halted. And like for some reason the bridle, like the saddle thing, got my foot. Like to this day, I'm not gonna take my shoes off because wiki feet, but I have this like huge round blister type scar from the saddle to this day, and that was in 2016.
That was like a horse.
I don't know
Fast
who's
and
gonna
Furious.
You were literally physically thrown like you were like a freaking civilian by
Ragdoll.
Hulk.
You were on
Yeah,
a horse.
and yours had a whole like bullying theme that I feel a duty to vote against.
So are we ready to
Yeah,
vote?
Was the
Don't
horse
vote
a bully
for bully.
though? Was
The horse's name was Pokemon.
It's kind of a bully.
That's good.
Move.
That's fun.
I know,
I will
terrible.
say, it is terrible. I was going to challenge you, but my injury that I would have told about also had to do with something on me landing on concrete steps. And I'm not
Whoa, we
doing we are the same video
Shall
in
we-
right now.
Shall we vote?
Okay, I'm gonna go for the best story.
Yeah.
3,
Story.
2, 1. Nice, Chance.
Nice chance.
Chance gets a point again.
That was hard though.
How many
it.
points
That was
is that?
really hard because horse stuff is scary.
Wait, wow, you have 4 points already?
You guys got it.
Wow.
Okay, we can't vote for Chance anymore.
Yeah.
Guess we're getting
Correct.
competitive now, huh?
All right.
Okay.
Time for the real competition to
ride.
start now, huh?
Let's ride, but not horses.
Everybody answers.
Okay.
Ooh.
If you could steal one thing without consequence, what would it be?
Everyone answers.
Everyone
Steal
answers.
one thing without consequence.
But this is not a story.
No, it's not.
So I
Okay.
just have to think of the funniest answer.
No.
No, I think it's your honest
It's
answer.
kind of a fun story. Fun. Not not funny.
Okay, so just think of something.
Okay, money.
That was really cool, Amanda.
That was really
I genuinely, that's what I would say. I'm just naturally cool and funny.
A house.
Nice, nice, nice.
Broadway.
You're gonna steal Broadway?
You just
If
thought-
you could steal all of money
just-
and you could steal a house, I'm stealing the industry of Broadway and making it my own personal television.
I love that.
and I can play, and I can sleep there,
Oh, fun.
and it'll be my money.
I would steal something really memorable from Disneyland. like that wouldn't affect anyone's day. Like I'm not taking a ride, but I want it to be like, wasn't there like an 8-foot Buzz Lightyear here?
I was
and everyone has
thinking
to
the
like,
Buzz Lightyear. The Buzz
What?
Lightyear in line. I was like, I would steal the Buzz Lightyear if I were to steal something like that.
Because it's
one that's like, "Nice hat, Dad."
And so I'm like, it reminds me every day of what my goal is. So like, it's just enough to like affect people's lives, but not ruin anything.
It's really funny to be like, what happened to that one?
Yeah.
Like, nobody knows what. Like you end up in a Defunct Land video of just like, no one knows what happened with the
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Nice.
I would steal the memory of Star Wars.
The memory.
I would steal it from every single person's mind.
Oh, because you're done?
You would get
so
rid
you
of
could
Star
redo
Wars?
it?
You haven't, so I can do it.
That's some super villain stuff
my
right there.
I want to do
How
it.
would you live with yourself? If it,
I would live very richly, and people would be like, "Wow, genius!"
Guys, I'm
And I would
stealing
fix-
money.
And I
So
can
I
fix the
would live
Last
rich.
Jedi. I can fix all the sequels.
any musical you've ever
worth
seen,
millions.
I own.
Cool, cats, fun.
Do you think you could pitch Star Wars for the first time today and have it work out though? When you're like, it's space knights and space wizards, like.
And a brother
Yeah.
and sister making out. in lap.
100% on that kills on Twitter already.
All right, shall we vote?
Wow, fire round, fire round.
Shall we vote?
recommended pages are different. I wouldn't
We're
say
voting.
that.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
sorry.
One,
One,
two,
two,
three.
three.
Wait, what did you say? Broadway? Oh, money.
So it's 2v2?
Oh, you voted for me?
Just because.
I think Chance is voting Amanda.
I'm voting Amanda.
So it's 2.
Amanda won.
Oh, Amanda won.
Well done, money.
You voted for yourself?
It's a good answer. Well, I voted for myself.
I'll
this
remember
time.
that.
The memory of Star
know.
The industry of Broadway.
I also had to change mine because
Memory.
before you said house, I was about to say like a whole castle, and I didn't want to be like house,
Castle.
bigger house. Like,
That's true. Castle's different than House.
I would have stole the idea of the internet and then created it.
I don't think you would. I honestly, Angela, honestly.
Here we go.
I don't. Do you think you would be able to create the internet?
No.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't be able to either. I wouldn't even know where to start.
But you'd be able to
It's
create
kind of
Star
a fun
Wars.
story. You two need to stop fighting.
We're not fighting.
Okay.
I'm not mad.
Story card. If you were invisible for a day, what would you do?
For a day.
For just one day.
Oh, I hate this one.
You can put it away. You don't have to do
Too
this one.
sneaky.
If you don't feel connected to
I
it.
have to really think. Okay, because now I feel the weight of having to solve the world's problems.
No. So
no.
let me help you.
Be
It's
nasty.
you. It's you, Angela. You're invisible. You don't have access to more money or any shit. It's you.
It's just
like
you're
you
invisible.
wake up and you just realize you're invisible for that day.
Yeah.
In your apartment.
your apartment.
So you're not like going to the White House. Blah blah. blah. No, you're not gonna make
No,
it to
I
the
would
White
go
House
to the
in
White
time.
House and steal the Declaration of Independence.
That's not where the White. That's not where the.
Declaration of Independence is.
You'd have to get on an airplane. Now, let's
You'd have
go
to buy
back.
a ticket. You'd be
You're
on.
invisible.
You know
You'd
what?
be on the flight for six
You know what?
hours.
Oh, you gave me an idea. That
Okay, for one day, what am I doing? Yeah, I guess I'm like going to like a jewelry store and stealing a bunch of stuff and selling it later.
Nice.
It's boring. I know.
Also, I don't think you're going to be able to steal stuff even if you're invisible from a jewelry store. I'm
Agreed.
sorry, they have too many systems. In
Why don't you just go to every movie?
Why don't you go live in Broadway?
So I can just go watch every movie?
You can-
Yes.
Okay, what can I do without my body? Yeah, I want to find a fucking idiot and then I want to punch him. Somebody who was mean. Yeah, calling all my friends.
We have one day.
Okay, yes, waking up in the morning, having a cup of Joe.
invisible.
I'm having a cup of Joe in my apartment. And my dog is like, what the f? Okay?
They smell
Then
you.
I'm calling all of my loved ones, my best friends. You guys are everyone on the call sheet today is on the list, okay? Then I call you guys and I say, who do you need revenge from?
That's going to take you hours.
I build a
man.
revenge list.
One day.
Okay? No, I don't like spreading hate. I want to spread love. No. Yeah. I ask who you hate, and then I go to their house and I punch them in the balls.
What if they don't have balls?
Gonna be a man.
I punch them in the whatever.
Vag.
Yeah.
That's all
Please
bone.
hear me out.
Please.
Yeah.
You know, you look so disappointed. Don't look disappointed.
You're gonna
do it,
win.
do
You're
it.
gonna win.
Destroy her.
You're gonna win. Destroy
Do
her.
it.
Destroy her.
All right, so I think you brought up a lot of good chances, or like a lot of good points in terms of like, you don't have a whole lot of time. If you're gonna be noticed if you're on an airplane, someone's like, I've got the whole row, and it's like, no, they don't. So like, I am going to play it small. I'm going to go to every open house that I can like not like an open house, but like an open house. Like they're doing showings of selling a home, and I'm gonna go into one of the rooms and wait till someone goes like, "Oh, wouldn't this be great for a nursery?" And I'm gonna wait for something to be like, "It was once," and then like wait for them to like look around and just like go to every house and just like scare people.
Oh my god.
And then
lot.
the next day, place an offer on the house because no one's buying that house.
Thank you so much, because that's what I was saying.
Hear me
So-
out.
Oh, double
Meanwhile,
down.
if anyone has wronged you,
Hear me
I'm
out.
going to their door and I'm going, boom, next.
Hear me
You're
out.
hearing out, go.
Hear me out. I'm gonna strip off all my clothes
Well, they have to because
I'm invisible, and I am going to walk down Rodeo Drive. I'm gonna wear just heels, nothing else, and I'm gonna go into every store and go, "I like this dress," and then I'm gonna walk out and keep walking, and I'm a pretty woman it. Except no one can see me,
Except
and I'm
for
gonna
the
keep
shoes.
putting on dresses and just I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna f with everyone there, and I'm gonna be naked the whole time.
Just
I
curious.
love the visual of just seeing some stilettos
Some
walking
heels.
down the street
Yeah.
on the
Yep.
sidewalk.
You're just gonna see stilettos, and then the dresses are gonna.
But think about all the people who've ever wronged you in your life, and then I'm going to
yeah.
punch them.
I love that.
Right.
But what about ghosts?
That's
Yeah.
true.
Okay,
Okay, we gotta
3, 2, 1.
Oh man.
I said Amanda.
Wow.
Thank you, Chance.
Wow.
You guys didn't like
I think
the heels.
Angela
I like the
wins.
heels,
I
that was
loved
my
it, but I
favorite part.
decided like,
Angela's
Angela-
more legit.
and also
Me, Angela got.
punch him in the butthole instead.
And I'll put them anywhere you want.
See, that does not make the sound you think though.
Ew, ew.
It's like when you clap with your hands and there's two cupped. It's like
But you know what? I'm invisible. Does it hit them?
Yes.
Yeah, you're not intangible.
You're
Have you ever seen The Invisible Man?
Next.
Story card. What story from your life comes to mind when you hear forgiveness?
Oh shit.
Send these cards down.
She don't relate to that, so she's changing
I mean,
chords.
I do. It's just gonna take
No,
me
no, no.
so long to figure
That's
out.
part of
I'm
the game,
just
though.
saying
You
it
put
for
it
the
down.
video.
Hi,
All
change
right.
your find a better card. Find a
All
better.
right, story card. What is something you're embarrassed to admit?
Ooh.
I don't want to admit this.
I have fear that I'm unloved. like it's just
Something else. Get your head out of the gutter.
Well, who do you like? What's a weird celebrity crush you're not gonna admit right now?
Oh, Tommy Lee Jones. I love him.
That's crazy.
Enough.
Amanda.
Let's.
Leave it.
This is so dumb. I can't.
Oh my God, now you have to
It's
say
so
it. You
good.
have to say it.
Spill the tea.
I don't know what it is, but I'm so excited.
Okay. You know how some people watch. You know how some people watch porn. Okay.
I'm
This
familiar.
is gonna be fine. I watch like TV characters' first kisses on YouTube.
What?
I watch montages of first kisses on YouTube.
Sorry, just for
That's
clarification.
my porn.
Why did you?
Okay, so because you related it back to porn, so it's fulfilling that same kind of need for you?
Yep.
Okay.
And then all the
You're
comments,
lying.
I felt really bad the other day because one of the comments was like, if you are married or with someone, you're definitely not watching these videos. And I was like,
Wow.
Bro,
So you're watching
you
like
just got
you're watching
so
like
freaking
Rachel
real.
and Ross, like Jim and Pam,
definitely not
Like-
watching Rachel and Ross and Jim and Pam because I'm not attracted to them.
SpongeBob and Squidward.
I
like
mean-
No, and no. I'm watching like Lost and like sexy kisses.
Oh my
what
God.
Are we
No, I get it.
talking
I get it.
about?
Okay. So it's like hot, intense first
Guys,
kisses. on
Gardy
TV
doesn't
shows.
even know that.
wait,
that I watched
Lost
that.
is the first thing that came to your mind?
It's the hottest first
So
kiss
kissing?
I've ever seen
Who?
in my life.
Evangeline Lilly? We were talking about her
Wait,
earlier, but
who
that
was
show
it?
ended in 2012, Amanda. It's been 11 years.
Well, YouTube likes to add it to montages of first kisses.
Was it Kate and Jack or Kate and Sawyer?
Good question. Because there's only one right answer. 1, 2, 3. Kate and Sawyer. Yeah.
Wait,
Be
Kate and
gentle.
Sawyer. Kate and
I've
Sawyer.
never seen Lost.
Who's that? I mean, they're nameless in the montage.
Blonde guy or brunette guy? Bad,
Fucking nameless.
bad boy or clean
in the
cut?
montages, they're nameless.
So you don't even know them
Buffy
by
and
name?
Spike, I've seen every kiss they've ever had.
I feel like in a year you're gonna be watching like AI videos that are like not of actual people,
Oh,
just like
no.
kissing, and you're like, yeah.
That was big for me to admit because nobody knows.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
It's
challenge
crazy.
crazy. Great job.
Thank you.
I love that. That's the most innocent,
That
raunchy
was
thing.
so innocent.
I love you.
Okay, I'm trying to think of
You
something.
can have the
If
point.
anyone has
Honestly,
any
you
videos,
get
they
the
can
point.
send my way.
No,
Don't do that to
I'm
her DMs. Do not do that.
I'm kidding. I'm
Sawyer.
kidding.
Yes.
All right, so I get 2
You get the
points.
point, you get the
Wait,
point.
who's? Oh, are you talking about Lost?
Yeah, Amanda.
Weren't you?
Yeah, of course. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
The blonde.
Yeah.
Obviously, not
to
the
the room.
brunette. No,
Welcome to the
thank
room.
Because they both, it was a love triangle.
Yes. I got that from the montage. I've never seen the show.
Oh, share your wildest ride share experience.
Oh.
You ever done rideshare?
Like Lyft or
I
Uber?
have. Any one of these things from like a Lyft or an Uber driver would be like, hey, this is enough to like, you're gonna tell your friends about this later. This guy picks me up and I am an hour away from a voice acting booking.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to deal with the traffic. I always stress out for these morning bookings and I'm like, I'm just gonna do a ride share, it's whatever. So he picks me up and, you know, he starts immediately launching into politics. Which like, it's an older guy, I'm like, yeah, and it became very clear very quickly that like, we're not gonna agree, so I'm just like trying to like, be like, yeah, it's crazy, and like look at my phone and all that stuff. And so then while we are driving on the freeway, he says, so what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go do a voiceover job for like, I do voiceover for like cartoons, video games. He's like, oh, I made a cartoon once. I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah, I worked with this guy and this guy, nothing ever came of it, but you know, because Disney said that it wasn't original enough. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm sure you'll make it happen someday. And he was like, I mean, I worked with this character designer and this guy. I have all the character designs. Let me show you right here. And he starts turning around and like, not like, here's my phone, I'm gonna keep driving. He's like, this is our mutual focus now. And then he was like, yeah, but I'll make it happen someday. You know, I can make anything happen, really. My wife had cancer and I cured her with silver that I made. And I was like, what's up with that one now? And he has a basement laboratory where he makes colloidal silver for his wife and it fixed her cancer. And then he talked about, he's like, technology has looped and cycled. So, cell phones are definitely buried in the ground because we've had them before. And all the while, I don't think if he knows that there is a road, let alone where he is on it. We're like 20 minutes late and he keeps looking for validation for every one of these things.
No.
And it's just like, it's like politics, it's like every possible thing that you would disagree on, plus your safety. I'm sure I'm forgetting some, but he was just a straight up Looney Tune, and I'm just like...
This is why I don't tell people what I do,
Yeah.
because it always opens up this porthole.
I just say I
Portal?
work in
Portal?
digital media, and then they kind of back off.
I just say I work in a restaurant.
I like that.
No, you don't.
But I
No,
feel
I
like,
don't.
But I feel like with the
Because then
level
they'll
of-
go where, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
This guy was so crazy, though. I feel like he would have been like, restaurants, huh? I've eaten a person once. Like, it's just...
Yeah,
He
sometimes
would have found a
it's inevitable.
segue.
Some people
holy
like,
shit.
ooh, anybody got
I
anything?
can't top that.
Hear me out.
All right.
I got into an Uber, and him and I went to the completely wrong place. Like 45 minutes in the other direction. I just typed in something that wasn't correct. We went really far. I was really late. I didn't notice it until we got there. And he went, dang. And I went, dang. Can you just bring me home? And he brought me all the way back.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a bummer.
but he gets paid for that.
Why did I use my hear me out card on that?
I did.
I don't know, Angela, that
but
story
That was
so-
fun.
No, I'm kidding.
Sad. So do we want to vote?
Destroyed him.
Yeah, I'm
So
ready
you're
to vote.
choosing between a sad
Yeah, we're
story
ready to
or a
vote
guy
or-
who cured a woman's cancer.
I know. He cured his wife's cancer, and you're like, I went to the wrong place.
For the record,
No,
no,
I
he
remember.
absolutely
Back to
did
the
not.
house.
No, it was wild that night, though. Why was it wild?
You're
Anyway,
making shit up. Don't you even try.
Oh, and he had a gun and it flew.
3, 2,
it was the cash cab.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God. Okay, that would have been crazy, but it
right.
wasn't, right?
All right, that's your point.
Wow, thanks, y'all.
We shall be pointing a finger. Whose face is most likely to be plastered on the front page of a tabloid?
Whoa.
Of a tabloid?
Of a tabloid, so it's like, oh, news.
Okay, 3,
Okay, chill.
2, 1.
What kind of tabloid?
Why this? Why this? Why did this happen?
Joke's on you guys, I get a point, so.
I think because you be dating a celebrity.
That's what I was gonna say. You be getting into some, you be like walking like.
Wait, I kind of love that, like in,
Like the
like
And it's like
down
Yeah.
the street from
scene
like,
leaving Equinox, Chance, and Tom Holland.
Or Austin
I
Butler.
just saw Joshua Bassett at Equinox.
Joshua Bassett.
Who's
did
that?
the thing.
Joshua Bassett
Joshua
did not do the
Bassett
thing. Don't
did
do
the
No, I
that.
don't know who that is. I really don't.
High School
Okay.
Musical, the musical, the series, famously dated Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah, Amanda.
What do you got?
You know who
still
Josh.
I
Sorry,
really
I saw his
don't.
face.
Okay.
That's crazy.
You got 5 points.
I've got 5 points.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Winning, guys.
Wow.
Okay.
This is kind of a fun game.
I love this game. Okay, guys, everybody answers. All right.
I said that story.
If you could remember, it's not a crazy story. Too much. You watched this kiss porn.
I watch kiss porn. I watch montages of first kisses.
I love
Okay.
you.
Do you
You're
feel,
a Mormon.
Do you feel
Anyway.
like 5 pounds lighter? Like there's a weight off your chest?
I feel amazing because my husband doesn't even know that.
Wait,
Wow.
He'll come in the bed and I'm like,
That is so funny.
You got like 3 weeks of editing time before you gotta tell me.
oh, I don't care. I tell him all the
porn.
weirdest shit and he's like, all right.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
you knew what this was.
Ooh.
We still gotta beat Chance. Point a finger. Who would you want on your zombie apocalypse team?
3, 2, 1. Oh. Chance himself.
Oh, thanks, Coord.
Aw. Wow, everybody kind of voted for each other. Oh, Chance wins because he's got 2.
Got 2.
Nice.
You got
Vote for me,
2.
Angela.
I
What's
was
the
gonna
reasoning?
vote for Damien.
Thank you. Oh, why didn't you?
Because I feel like we would butt heads too much.
I feel like we'd run out of your medication.
I also was thinking about that.
So we talked about that at lunch, strangely enough, and I don't know if you were part of that conversation,
wasn't, but-
I was literally like, we talked about a zombie apocalypse team, and I was like, I used to think I would be good
Yes,
because I'm
you'd
like,
be so good. Yeah.
I can make things out of leather, I can pick locks, I can
That's
like
why
do
I
all these
voted for
things.
you.
I was like, oh, I know how to do this stuff, and then I was like, I'm on like 4 different meds and use dailies. Like, I'm f***ed month 1.
That's so true. You're like, I can't see the
My
box.
monthly shot that I need in order to go into the sun needs to be frozen. If the zombie apocalypse is going down, I can't find a fridge.
Sounds like you need colloidal silver, my guy.
Yeah.
Killer.
Well, I
That was
don't need
killer.
meds to
No.
survive, so choose me. I'm tall.
I voted for Amanda because like she'd hold me down mentally, but like I would go do the supply runs and like run around and get shit, and then you'd be like holding down the fort and like handling stuff and getting stuff taken care of and going.
Or
We would be married.
As soon as someone, but as soon
would
as
definitely
no,
be married.
But I couldn't.
be in the
As
last of us.
soon as another human came and was violent with you guys, I'm like, you're not. You're like.
Did
What?
everyone?
That's how
want
you
to?
want me.
That's
wait,
why I
we're not
wanted-
gonna what?
Amanda's so tall.
You're not violent.
Wait, did each person?
Oh,
hear-
I
honey.
will get
I'm
violent.
not
Oh,
violent.
You
Chance.
will get violent.
Chance,
I
you
would.
do not
You
know
would.
me, babe.
Because
But I will
as a,
fight
I meant it as a
someone.
kind thing, but yeah.
Did everyone get voted for that? In that?
Wait, but I voted for you because I feel like you would be like, we gotta stop crying right now. We gotta fucking get to
Oh,
it.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%.
what did I just miss?
I think Angela was the only person who didn't get voted
Well, yeah.
for.
Angela.
You are the zombie.
Angela.
You start the apocalypse.
Do we have to sit you down and tell you why?
Today. It is warfare.
I think
I would move so fast.
I think actually you'd be fucking great.
and these bitches would be so scared.
This is why.
I
Your
think you'd
bitch
be
count
great.
is at 4 today.
This is why, because the zombies would go down and you'd be like, I know what I'm doing. I can outrun them so fast. And then you would be halfway
Yeah.
through that word before it's hump.
And I wouldn't have my meds either, so.
Nice, dog.
Or my glasses.
Anytime we've talked about something like this, you've brought up the fact that you've done like a lot of outdoor things and like horseback riding and stuff, but also that your dad, firefighter. And so you've been like, I'm prepared because my dad is a firefighter. I don't know exactly 100% what that means, but I imagine you've probably had so much like knowledge instilled in you over the years, like different practice things that I'm like, you've just got the instinct, you know?
I appreciate that. And my dad has hella supplies.
Oh,
Do you
nice.
know my father is also a firefighter?
Have we
What?
never talked
And
about that?
no. And also has so many supplies in his fucking basement.
Wow.
It's a firefighter thing.
Wait, that's
Keeps
wild.
water down there too.
For the
We should
fires.
team up.
Whoa.
Chance has 6 points. It's potentially game point this next round, but we shall
Yeah,
see. We have other people.
Ah.
I still have 0.
Well, I won't be voting for you
What do you
ever
think you
again.
just did?
Let's go, movie Mandy.
Okay, point a finger. Who would get their own cooking show on the Food Network? Question mark. I know. I got it.
I got it.
Okay, 1.
3,
2,
2, 1.
Oh, nice. 2 and 2. Pitch your show. Go.
Oh no. Okay, I feel like I talk about specific flavors all the time, and I am always very down to try new things, and I try to make them accessible in a way that people would also want to try those new things. I'm also very open to experimenting with flavors and how they work together. So even on Eat It or Eat It, things that are meant to be bad, I'm like, oh, here are the good parts about this for me. I'm very adventurous. I've had all kinds of stuff from all over the world. I will eat
This is a real pitch.
pretty much whatever.
Stop it.
Well, why'd you want me to go first?
Keep going,
Yeah,
you're on.
beans.
You have 8 seconds.
I have a very very
good.
refined palate, but I also will eat like a 50-cent cheeseburger and love it just as much.
Nice.
So yeah.
All right,
All right,
cool.
Ange.
Time up.
Okay,
Ange.
I'm a perfect candidate for Food Network because you can do whatever the you want with me. You can put me in a room and I can try to cook a lasagna and make that room shake like it's an earthquake, like a 8.5 earthquake, and I'll make the lasagna. You know what I mean? I feel like Food Network really, they love their people to be like malleable. You know what I mean? I could do late night, middle of the night, try to cook something really good, or like
cook in the kitchen.
you know, try to cut. You know, is this rock a piece of cake? I'll try to do it. You know what I mean?
you actually cook.
And I love to cook.
That's the big one.
Think about my show. It's called Cooking in an Earthquake.
You can do whatever you
And I'm
want
like,
with me.
so,
Food Network.
The trick is,
All right, so
3,
3,
2,
2, 1. Ooh, 2 to 1. It's close call.
That makes sense. Can I recommend, call it balanced meals because you're trying to stay
killer.
all set in the.
just brought on an EP.
That's your
you go.
point.
I love a chaotic host.
All right, yeah, Ted.
Is it?
I've also seen Damien on Mythical Kitchen.
True.
Oh, that's right. I should have said that. I have a resume. Nah.
Not a good one.
It's not for me, but it's for anyone else to grab.
Oh.
It's
For you.
It's a 2-story point card, and I'm gonna go with a different one later. But tell us about a time someone annoyed you to the point where your eyes rolled to the back of your head.
Back here.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I do have a good one. All right, so Disney Channel, that's where Shane and I met. And after that, the casting director, bless you twice. I too am allergic to the bullshit. So Shane and I met on the Disney Channel, and the casting director was really, really sweet. And so for a couple years after that, because our show didn't go for that long, she kind of would bring us in for auditions here and there. You know the zombies versus cheerleaders thing that came out recently? That was supposed to happen 8 or 9 years ago. I was in the running for the lead singing and dancing zombie jock boy. I get there and there's 2 other guys going for my part. And the 2 other guys are like a few years younger than me. They start getting in competitions with each other. Well, I'm just sitting there looking at my lines, but again, there's the other leads there too, and so they'd probably look and being like, oh, cute girls or whatever. So the guy was like, yeah, I've been doing gymnastics for a year. Actually, I can do handstand push-ups. And they're like, oh my God, show me. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll start doing that. So he starts doing handstand push-ups, and the other guy's like, oh yeah, I'm a musician. I actually beatbox. That's what I do.
No.
And no one continues on with a question, but he goes, does anyone want to see me beatbox? Here, check it out. And so in this moment, I'm looking at my lines and I look up and there are 2 adults, one of which is doing handstand push-ups, the other one which is beatboxing to nothing, while 3 people are just like, wow. And I'm just like, it was like, I don't belong here. And I don't know if here is society or here is the camera test. But I almost threw up. I didn't book it either.
I have yet to experience audition waiting rooms, and it sounds like such a trip to me.
It's rough. It's a lot of cringe.
Wow.
Honestly, recently in the past year, I've had a great time.
I was
in them.
just gonna say
It's
that.
Something
for
changed.
commercials,
Something happened for commercials recently.
Yeah.
I've been having
It's so
a
nice.
blast in the
Commercials,
waiting
you
room.
see all your old friends.
I think we're also happy that it's back in person too.
And people are happy, and it's less but before COVID, it was definitely much more head down, stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess when people are like, nothing matters. There's also, does this still happen? Because this was always what really messed me up.
Yes.
It's when you're sitting, okay, cool. So it's when you're sitting in the waiting room just looking at your lines and there's 1 or 2 other people that look exactly like you or whatever. And then the casting director comes out to grab a water or whatever. And then one of the people stands up, they're like, Christina! And she's like, hey, Trev! And he's just like, I haven't seen you, how have you been? Everything good? It's like, yeah, just bought a new car, awesome. Anyway, can't wait to see you in there, have a good one. And
But
I'm
I'll also say,
should I go? Should I go?
No, but I'll also say it feels so good when you're the person doing that.
That's
See, to me, it doesn't feel good because I can't say one time a casting director was like, oh my God, I saw her show. She was hilarious.
Yeah.
She was so good. She played such a
It doesn't feel as good. It doesn't feel as good on the other
and
side.
I'm like,
no, I
it
did
does
have
not
that
feel
in the
good.
waiting room though, or was
Yes,
that in the
in the
audition?
waiting
Oh
room.
God.
No, it's happened to me too when
She's
they
so
do it.
funny.
And then
She's funny.
And then you could see the other people feel bad when they do that.
Yeah, and they're
but
like-
you're like, but I'm on the other side of it and I'm getting the compliment and it still doesn't feel
It's
good.
not good.
Because everything is bullshit.
Okay,
Correct.
I can't top Damien.
Same.
So I think he takes the point.
You got the points.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm at 4 now.
Let's ride today. I don't want to do that. When was the time that you went all out and treated yourself?
Never once in my small
literally
life.
every day. Okay, I love this.
Okay.
Left or right?
Cool.
Between Kortney and me.
Damien.
This is so dumb.
Oh, no.
Okay,
Oh,
do it.
I'm so
Do it.
Oh,
What?
Who has to use a plunger more? Oh, I'm so sorry.
What? Courtney?
Yeah, 100%.
Really?
That laugh.
That was your first point?
Oh, she eats his like ramen. Oh, you got your first point on the plunger.
yeah.
For some reason, I feel like Damien has some kind of apparatus that would not. It would,
Yes, I don't have a toilet. It's you see the NASA where they just hook themselves and it just goes and just pulls it out of them. Yeah.
Stop it with the sound.
Wow. Wow. That's
That's-
honestly really surprising that I won this.
I am also shocked. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm shocked at the perception.
Yeah.
I haven't had to use a plunger really.
I'm honored. And the rumors
cool.
are true.
I actually, for Christmas last year, I bought my brother a gorgeous plunger.
what?
At this designer restaurant. This designer place in Silver Lake
Why?
sells, and I can get you one.
Gold?
No, it's like gorgeously
We can
painted.
get one for you for your clogged toilet.
I can get you one.
Thank you. It's
No,
so
it's
close
chic.
right
The
now.
way
really
you said
chic.
that was like it's off the back of a truck. You're like, I know a guy I can get you one. Like,
No,
very
I
chic.
love this.
It was like
Glorious
Art
plunger. You're gonna love
Deco.
this.
I want a chic shit unblocker.
Yeah, what do you have to do if you use it?
Everybody answers 1 point.
Okay.
Ooh.
If you could make up a new euphemism for vagina, what would it be? And this is why I think this is important, because we have so many for dick, and we don't have enough for vagina.
Yeah, we only have like 50 for
I think I
vagina.
have, like, a
It's so
list.
annoying.
Okay, the best one. Oh, he's cooking, look.
Okay.
Look, he's cooking.
Why?
Okay.
Like, is anyone else in the room right now? Kortney is looking on the phone for the list of vagina euphemisms.
I got
that-
it. I got a really,
Damn it.
really good
Can
one.
I hear yours so
I
it can
went to
inspire me?
I went to the sunken place.
Okay, what is it? What is it?
What the
Wait,
fuck?
what it was.
Here,
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
have
not
them.
giving it to
Oh,
you.
I thought
say
you were
now?
calling it the sunken place.
Oh, that's funny.
I thought that was your answer. I was like, that works.
I'm going to the doctor to check on my Watergate.
Nice. I like that.
Too political.
Okay.
And when is it not?
And when is it not?
Ah!
And when is it not?
Keep my out of politics.
Okay, what's yours?
Slit pit.
Why both?
I hate that so hard.
It's good.
Slit
It
pit?
rhymes. It is what it is. It's
It's-
in a pit. It's in the not an armpit. It's in the slit pit. That's
That's
good.
disgusting. I f***ing despise
want one?
that.
Do you want
I hate slit pit.
Hey, I have,
good.
I have another one.
It's really good.
Salami lid.
What?
Salami lid.
What?
Salami lid. Won't fit.
Sal-
It won't fit. Salami
Oh my God,
lid.
maybe everyone gets to do at least 5.
No,
Okay, here's mine. Mine is mooter cooter.
What?
Cooter?
You're
Yeah.
also
Hey.
using a euphemism that already exists.
No, I'm changing it up. I'm adding something else. It's like Ignition the remix.
Enough.
It's like
Yeah, you want to reference that?
Okay, here's mine.
Mac does it.
Ready, Amanda?
The Indigo Girls.
Your girl badge.
That was a fucking joke. It's better than slit pit.
No! Slit pit rhymes!
What about mooter cooter sluter?
You can't change it.
I know mine.
You know what? He's
I
a
know
good
it.
guy, but boy, did he take my
I know it.
mooter cooter sluter.
How about velvet curtains?
I think that's a thing.
That's real.
How about heavy curtains?
How about
about-
how about lady sack?
I'm gonna go ahead and say my answer if
How
that's
about
okay.
weighted blanket? Weighted blanket. Weighted blanket. Think about it. Think about it.
Stop it.
It's a
Okay.
weighted blanket. Stop it now. Okay, go ahead.
DreamWorks presents Boss Ladies.
What?
Boss Lady. Boss Lady.
Boss.
Like
oh,
Luby.
boss baby.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's like an animation for young girls.
Oh,
getting
I'm
their
sorry.
period.
How about blanket cooter smooter pooter?
Hey, that's mine. It's mooter. it's mooter cooter sluter.
I
And
don't
mine
care.
is Indigo Girls weighted blanket. So
That's also
enough.
bad.
What was
Okay,
the second one
one-
that I said? Slit pit and
Flip it.
All I heard was slit pit, and it was
Flip
horrific.
it. Salami lid.
Okay, hold on.
Watergate.
Do we all get 2? Because the Cave of Wonders from Aladdin.
Wonders.
I'm gonna get the Cave of Wonders.
Oh,
Wow,
but
so
they
you're
get
taking
trapped
lady
there.
sack.
references.
It happens.
Ladies.
Okay, then my second one is Precious, based off of the novel Push. My second.
Based on the novel
definitely
Push.
something.
I
Someone's
love
called
I used to bring
that.
that up in every video.
I can't get overweight.
Think about it. Weighted blanket. Sometimes it just
Stop
lays
saying
you
think
down.
about.
I know. That's
Think
not-
about it.
That's a no. for me,
Piranha
dog.
plant.
Piranha plant.
Not with the T.
What about just Pirates
with
of the
this-
Caribbean?
Dead man's chest. Wait, dead man's
Dead man's chest. Wait, that's so fun.
Everyone vote for whichever one you liked the most.
I don't know.
I don't
which-
Just vote for the author of whatever one you liked the most. One.
I hate them all.
Wait.
What was yours again, Courtney?
Watergate.
Salami lid.
lid.
Yeah, it's everyone's. Yeah, mine was Pirates of the Caribbean, Mooter Cooter Slooter.
And mine was weighted blanket, Indigo Girls, Velvet Curtains.
Mine was Boss Lady and
Boss Ladies
The
is-
Cave of Wonders.
Cave of Wonders is good.
Slit pit.
God.
Lady sack.
Horrendous. Absolutely
University of
horrendous.
Tennessee.
Horrendous.
Okay.
All right, vote.
1, 2,
Two, three.
3.
Weighted blanket
I'm
got
voting
me.
for my
Me
f***ing
too.
self.
Mooter Cooter Slooter.
Ooh.
Weighted
Two.
blanket.
Courtney-
Okay, Amanda
I get
wins.
two.
Wait.
No, Courtney gets 2.
Courtney got 2.
Tie.
Tie.
Tiebreaker.
So you guys have.
I think salami lid is very funny.
I think Angela should just vote.
Can you guys
Well,
just give
Angela
me one
already
more?
did.
Give me one more each.
One more.
One more each tiebreaker.
Slop vac.
Slop vac.
Like what?
That hurt to
How'd that
listen
just
to.
come out of your brain?
Slop vac.
Slop vac.
Like a vacuum slock?
No, it's
Slop.
vacuuming up slop.
You're gonna win.
What'd you? Come on, anything you got. it.
Satin glove.
Okay, so slop vac wins. Yes.
I like satin glove.
Thank you.
Satin glove.
Oh,
I liked
thank
it too.
you.
I liked it too. I just voted for slop vac.
Okay, mine sound gorgeous. You want
they do.
slop vac?
What about Pirates of the Caribbean?
Dead man's chest.
I love it. Okay.
Left to right. The player on each side must give a 10-second ASMR performance. You choose most relaxing. Who wants to go first? I choose the most relaxing.
Ready?
Okay. Go. I can't really hear it, and I'm the one voting.
Great. Can you listen?
I can't really hear it.
Amanda,
Wait,
go
I'll
over
do it in your
there.
ears.
Yeah, go over
Yeah.
there.
All right.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
All right. This is real.
Ready?
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Oh wow.
Stand in the middle
gonna
so
be
that they
giggling.
can, so that the camera.
Gorgeous.
I'm gonna be giggling. For the folks at home, this is my mic.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Time.
So it's most relaxing. Just wanted to throw that out there. And it felt like I was at work in the middle of typing a script. But thank
It sounds
you.
like the ocean to me.
3, 2, 1.
Wow. I can't believe we've known each other this long and have never kissed before. That would make this the first time, huh? All right, let's kiss for the first time.
Wow.
No. Time.
Really, all you needed to do was that like felt thing. It was like.
Shut the f up! No.
I'm sorry. Damien takes the cake.
Good job. That was a little
I wish I could put the ears on you to hear it. It sounded like click, 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 click.
Are they gonna be?
I
are
feel
they
like
gonna
it
be able
sounded
to
like
hear
that without the-
Oh, that's awesome.
The kissing for the first time was so fun.
That was
That's so good.
People in the comments who like the sounds of buttons, show yourselves.
Show yourself.
This is one of the rated R cards.
Okay.
Everyone can have their nopes ready if they're not feeling it. What does your mating call sound like?
Okay, so I'm gonna describe it and use some onomatopoeia.
Oh my
Great.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Here we go. Are you ready?
Yep.
Slam poetry.
Grab onto a handle, shake of things in a drawer, pull out metal utensil, pull out wine bottle.
Ooh. That's hot.
Oh, you've got me already.
That's
Oh,
That's in.
that was so hot.
If it's
That's
up there,
good?
it's
That was
done.
beautiful.
really good.
Honestly, that is my mating call every night to myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it.
Type it in.
This is the first time.
Two characters who've never met.
And there's Angela. Angela's just like click, clack, clack.
Oh,
I'm writing
Sawyer.
a script.
But what about Jack?
The blonde
Yeah,
one.
the
They've
blonde.
never met. They've met, but they've never kissed.
My meeting call is number 47. We got a Alfredo pizza.
Alfredo pizza.
No, don't knock it till you try it.
No, I've had it. It's good. I'm just not. I like red sauce a lot more than I like white sauce.
I hate that. That was gross to me.
Is that your
The wine one was perfect. Yeah, this is it.
That's crazy. I love it.
Order number 5, chopped salad with a margarita pizza.
No.
So similar. So similar to the thing you just did.
Okay, here's mine. Okay, I'm gonna do a little similar chance thing. Okay, shower. So it's like
Oh,
of the
fun.
shower.
Shower.
And then it's
Yeah.
opening, and then it's 2 little feet coming out, and then it's hands through hair, and then it's
Wow. Good
Whoa, whoa, Mandy.
and then it's
Ew.
open, and then it's grab the lotion,
Ew.
and then it's
No.
The person in the other room was naked and they're like, okay.
God.
and then I go, I'm all oiled up. I'm all oiled away. That's mine.
I'm all oiled up. Okay.
Maybe mine would be like a tiramisu
Okay.
with a You can't just change your order. It's the same thing.
You already ordered. Now, how many times did you order at this restaurant?
No, my order's ready. They're calling my order.
3 times?
Alfredo and a salad, then a tiramisu, you're done. You've been eating by yourself all night. That is not a mating call.
Oh, you're a crazy monster with a lot of lotion.
That's right. Okay, Damien, your turn.
Mine is, we're just sort of chilling, and then all of a sudden you hear my cell phone go off, and it's like, oh, is someone calling? Wait, no, that's the one for an alarm, and it's a weekly alarm that's set, and it's 8:47 on a Sunday night, and I look up and I go, oh, it's time for organized, scheduled intercourse. And then my partner at the time goes like, is it already 8:47 on a Sunday? My goodness, how the weekend flies. And then we both say, socks on or off? And then in unison, we both go, on.
Oh my God.
And then we say, do you want to mix things up and get a little crazy? And then my partner says, yes. And then we both in unison say, across the bed instead of up and down.
And then you go,
Thank you. Yeah, so we did. Oh, yeah, you did used to live next door to me. Okay, yeah. So then by 8:49, we're back watching like some Netflix, and we're good to go.
Okay.
Okay, I prefer the lotion.
Yay!
I also prefer the
Oh my
lotion.
God, you brought Chance to tears.
It's so awful.
Look, nothing wrong with the routine.
Oh my God, he's in tears. He is in tears. Okay, should we vote?
I didn't
Yeah.
do mine.
What? I thought you did your.
Oh, yeah, sure.
No,
I was
no,
also
no.
gonna
Do yours, do yours, do yours.
You can take one of Angela's 9.
Okay, so this is all you hear. Yeah, I'm Neil. This is all you hear from the other room.
Order number 7, we've got mango habanero wings.
Hey, sorry, my mating call's playing too loud.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We're gonna vote. 3,
3,
2, 1. Chance.
Chance. Wait, did you vote for Angela?
Yeah.
It was a sympathy vote.
No, it wasn't. Sometimes food gets me going.
Order number 5, Primavera.
You
Or like-
literally said
or like-
ew to an Alfredo pizza.
Wait, Chance, you won.
You
Seven points, baby.
Yes.
And
job.
you're kind of a fun story, or kind of a fun guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
You know
know
what?
what
Such a good game.
It's your birthday next.
No, we have to
now.
play
Oh,
this again.
shit.
That game was a blast. We have to play it again.
Yes.
Other people, other stories. And Chance,
now.
congrats. You are the best storyteller.
Best storyteller.
Kind of fun. Kind of fun.
Do I get
I love
double
it.
my day rate?
No.
You get
What's double
But
of
you can
zero?
do ASMR if you want.
you get
Double
a
of
bottle of
-4.
wine.
Should we all do our mating call as goodbye
Yeah.
Yeah.
at the same time?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Darling, it's time for the marital.
I got a
Allow
meatball
us to introduce
Coke with a side of fries.
I'm
One
going to whip out
Sprite.
my dinger now.